Welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. I wish you lots of love and many blessings. Hey you guys, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. I wanted to give you an update video. I hope I'm looking in the right place. I wanted to make an update video, rather, is what I should say. I got my wig on. You know it's not my hair. That picture at the other video at the end was right before I was diagnosed with this. And if you don't know anything about the condition, I'm going to try to explain it to you really fast. When I got to the hospital back in September, August or September, I think it might have been August, they said in the emergency room, I went there for something else, that I was told to go there for something else, and I got a surprise. They told me, you have the C word. And I said, okay, and I've been in shock ever since. And so anyway, back in September, might have been October, I think it was September, they did a colonoscopy. I'm sorry about the sirens, y'all, hold on. It never stops here. Anyway, they did a colonoscopy, and when they did the colonoscopy, they cut through the wall of my abdominal wall, and I didn't know that, and the entire time it was getting bacteria and things from my colon were going into my abdominal area, my stomach. And anyway, so it was making abscess in my abdominal area. Dang, the sirens. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, they're leaving. Anyway, the entire time that was going on, abscess were forming in my abdominal area, and it blew through my abdominal wall. And one night I was sitting here with my brother having dinner, and I hope I'm not repeating myself. I don't know if I've made a video like this and told y'all in the past, or I've told so many people, you know, I don't know. Anyway, bear with me, y'all. So my brother that night was rubbing my back, and because we felt a big lump. I mean, this was like a huge lump on my back, the size of my palm, and he was rubbing it because it hurt. And anyway, he got up and his family left. And about 5 minutes after they left, I sat up in the chair like this. And when I did, I felt something on my back. And what it was the abscess had shot through my back like a bullet. And you know, I should sue that doctor who cut through my colonoscopy, because I could have died. I ended up with sepsis, if I'm saying that right. And I ended up in the hospital for a week at a time, 3 different times. Then I ended up having to have 3 surgeries in 5 days on my stomach. They put my chemo on pause, so I haven't had chemo since October, the beginning of October, the end of September. Yeah. And they wanted to start it up again the week of Christmas, but because my stomach is not all the way completely healed, they can't. I ended up with all sorts of problems, and I've really been through it. I've lost so much weight, and I'm trying to gain it back now. For some reason, I lost my appetite. I couldn't eat for a good month. I just lived off a Boost, really, and it's been hell. I wouldn't wish this on anybody, really. And every time I see a doctor, it's something new. It's a metastasize, is what they say it does. Like goes, I can't say the word, but it spreads. And I had one doctor say I had it on my liver, and one doctor said I didn't. One doctor said I had it on my spine, and one doctor said I didn't. You know, I don't know who to believe or what to believe. I'm just leaving it in God's hands, you know. I had a doctor tell me to go home and die. Just go home and die, and show you boys how strong you are, that you can go home and die with dignity. And I thought, why would I do that? I had a doctor tell me not 2 weeks ago to go under hospice. I drive, I'm independent, I cook, I clean. Yeah, I lost my ability to walk at one point. That lasted for about 4 weeks. and now I'm just regaining that strength back. But I don't know if it's due to the weight loss or what, you guys, but it's been rough. Anyway, praise God. I give him all the glory. I'm not lying, y'all. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I think I'd be dead, because if that stuff hadn't shot out of my back, I'd be dead. And if I had not had those 3 operations in 5 days, I'd be dead. And now I'm able to walk and eat, and I'm slowly coming back to on the mend. I'm on the mend, and I praise God for it. And so, anyway, I go back the 10th to the surgeon, and he'll okay me or not for chemo. I feel all right without chemo, you know, and I've wondered, should I just not take chemo, not take the treatment? What should I do? Should I go back to treatment? I don't know. I know when I went to treatment, I felt awful, and I know that goes with it, the chemo, but I felt so bad, y'all. I was so sick. My mouth felt like glass. It was rough. It was rough stuff. I couldn't swallow. I couldn't hardly walk. It just attacked me in a bad way. However, my doctor said that it was shrinking things. It was shrinking the mass that they initially found in me. I don't know, you guys. I'm just putting it in God's hands. I don't know if I should go back to chemo. What do you think? Do you have experience with this? This is, you know, my first rodeo being sick. I've never been sick in my life. And then all of a sudden, boom, you know, they diagnosed me with this horrible disease. And I look at these little commercials to St. Jude. How do these kids go through this? I'm an adult, and I've just curled up in fetal position and cried. I've thrown up. I've been through hell, y'all. It's been hell. How can a kid go through this? They are so strong. God bless them. Really, God is with them. For real. But God's been with me too. And I give him all the glory. I wouldn't be sitting here right now. Not a bit. Anyway, I'm giving you an update video. Y'all just continue praying for me. I appreciate you, Sarah. I appreciate you so much, Miss Celeste. Everybody that sent me wigs, they're beautiful. Thank you so much. The healing oil, that was so kind of you. All the gifts and cards, you guys have been wonderful to me. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll never forget it, ever. Anyway, let's talk about Meghan and Harry. I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys with all my heart. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me. I'll see you soon. We'll talk fast. Stay safe and be blessed.